Alright everybody, how are we doing? Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're going to take a look in today's video at soil testing and why it's important and why do we do it. You can see snow is starting to melt. It's pretty much gone. On the front, we'll visit the back in a minute where it's not so gone. We're going to go over how to do a soil test and what we get from our reports. Hang in there. So it's important to see what is going on in your soil. Now, one way we can do that is by actually physically looking at it, seeing what we're getting. And let's bring this in right here. We got a nice little sample right here. Not a lot of thatch. Hope not. It's a relatively new lawn that I installed a year ago. So with our soil test, we don't want any of that. We want to get in our root zone, which is going to be down in here, which roots. We want to keep this section right here. Whoop, wrong pocket. And we're going to keep a few more. Now, the reason we want to do this is, it's like when people want things done, I don't know what they want unless they tell me. Well, that's because I'm not a mind reader. And same thing with the soil. I can't read its mind. I'll just look at it and see what it needs. So what we're going to do is take a few samples around the yard, and we'll send it off to a lab, and we'll get it tested. Let's take a look. Nice long roots. Look at that. John Perry, you'd be so proud. Right? That's a good 4 or 5 inch long roots plus, driving right from the crown of the plant here. Is good. Look at this. That's what we want. A long feeder root. So, but we got to do that by properly watering. And that's getting the right amount of water down and doing it frequently instead of watering every day. But that's something else we'll review at a different time in a different video. Something else we can do, it's pretty early in the season, right? So something that we're looking to do is we want to go out and just kind of do a general cleanup of the yard. We don't have to be overly aggressive with it. You might want to get any down sticks or any leaves that have piled up from the winter and got matted under the snow. We want to get that opened up and let the ground, the air get into the grass. And let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the grass and see it waking up. See me? We don't want to see me. All right, here we go. She's starting to wake up. She's starting to turn green. We come back though. Overall, I've got a little bit of yellowness to it. A little bit of snow piling going up. You know, a little bit of that died off over the winter. If we get down in there, you can see it right here. Look down inside though. Look. See that? We got green, little one right there. Look at that, coming back. So I'm not overly concerned. Today would actually be a good day to go around and just lightly rake this. Just to lift it up. You know, I'm not trying to dethatch the lawn and get everything out, but maybe just open it up, get a little more air inside there. All right, and try to help protect against any future funguses. Just want to get your trusty spring rake, right? And just give it a light rake. You just want to lift it up. Get that matted grass down. We're not trying to pull anything out, but just trying to open it up. And just trying to get it to be able to breathe a little better. Shadows coming in and out, going into the backyard. Take a look now. The front defrosts a lot quicker than the back. and allows me to do certain things like we are right now, doing a quick soil test really early in the season. Normally I'm not doing my soil test for at least 3 to 4 more weeks when I'm getting my pre-emergent down. But we'll take a peek at the backyard and you'll see why. There it is, folks, backyard in all its glory. It's post-winter disaster. We got wheelbarrows tipped over, empty area where we kept all the firewood that we use in the fire pit. That's going to be an upcoming project this year. We're going to rebuild that and get rid of the disaster that has become. We're also going to expand some footing areas around the fire pit. As you can see, it's probably really tough to come over here. It's pretty beat up. We use it all winter long, so we really do a job to that area over there. But we still have snow back here. I got a scarf still frozen in the ground for a snowman. Still a little bit of snow. These arborvitaes right here certainly do provide us with a great deal of privacy. But as you can see, they're quite tall and they cast a lot of shade in this backyard. And actually, as I'm walking through, I can feel it's muddy. Not ideal situation to be out on your lawn doing that. Again, there's sticks, things like that can be picked up. But if the ground is overly saturated and really just kind of muddy, I don't know if this will come out, probably not. You just stay off of it and let it dry out. The sticks can stay there for a couple more weeks and you'll be fine. So again, the sticks are on there, that's okay. They're not hurting anything, you know? If that ground is absolutely saturated, just sopping mud, just stay off it. Let it dry out. Let it do its thing. We'll probably get some warmer days. The past few days have been close to 60. We've been hovering right in the high 50s, which has been beautiful. Today's a high 41. Actually, what we'll do is go grab the meat thermometer and we'll do a quick soil test to see what we have in the front and the back as a comparison. Right here, this really expensive high-tech piece of equipment. No, not really. I think it was about $7 on Amazon. It doesn't have to be super high-tech. Let's turn it on. See what we get. See that in there? 54 degrees is what it is outside right now. 50. Okay. Actually, it's dropping down to 48, but we'll stick this in and see what we get for a soil temperature. Switch this around. And what are we getting? 45 degrees. All right, that's in there pretty good. 45.9, so 46 degrees. I know I checked the Greencast online soil temperature and it said we had 51 yesterday. Oh my God, it's almost 55 degrees. Time to put pre-emergent down. The crabgrass is coming. No. Nope. You'll be okay. All right, let's see what we get out here. We'll take a couple out here. We got 42 degrees ambient air temperature. I'll take it. Look, we'll put this right next to this little guy. I don't know if you can see him right here. He's green. I'll stick that in there. Oh, look at that go down. Look how fast that goes down. Yeah. Let's check it a little further, see what we get. 36 degrees, 35. It's even colder further down. Now I know the seeds are usually right here on the top. Oh, right next to these little guys that are starting to grow. Just put it in that much and see what we get. 38 degrees. Ooh, so you can see that. There you go. 38 degrees, right near the top. If we go over here in the shade, right here. This is the culprit. This is who's destroying my backyard. But I love him, so that's fine. He can do what he wants. Oh, look what we got here. 32. even colder. Oh, I hit something there. I hit something there. I'm hitting something. Well, I know there's not ledge or anything under here. You know what that is? That's frost. It's frost that deep down right here in the back because the sun hasn't gotten to it yet. So we've gone over how we take a soil test, why we're taking the soil test. Well, I'm not a mind reader, and same thing with the soil is I can't understand what's in there without doing a test. The lab will do a scientific test, send it back to me with an analysis, and it'll let us know what's going on. It'll tell us if there's a pH imbalance and how that needs to be corrected. Generally, for us here in New England, we do have a low pH, so we need to correct that with lime applications, and that could be anywhere from a maintenance level of 10 pounds per 1,000 square feet to I've gotten reports back in the past of 150 pounds per 1,000 square feet. You can't correct that all in 1 year. That's a multi-year process to get that corrected and slowly bring it up. Now, there's things we can do to help move it along a little quicker, but we do have limitations that we don't want to be detrimental to the grass. So, we've collected our samples. And what we're going to do is we're going to dry this out, which I can't do right this minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it out, and then I'll package it and send it off to the lab. We're going to use Ward's lab, and we're going to see how they do. We may actually split this up, maybe send to another one, do a comparison between the two, see what we get. All right, I'm going to empty this in right here. Now, what we want to do is get all these good little roots out best we can out of a sample. Any grass clippings, because that'll give us a false organic reading. Just take that chunk right out. Now we just want to go through, make sure there's no rocks or anything in it, any of this root matter, any grass that's in it. So you might see me out in the yard taking a sample, throwing it in a bag, writing your name on it, and then leaving. There's a little more that needs to be done to it. It goes back. Grass doesn't live forever. It dies. The new grass fills in. That's why we recommend aeration and overseeding. Over that. Grass has a life cycle. And if we can keep grass growing, propagating, growing new grass, as these roots die, they create organic matter in the soil. Cycling effect, and it can actually create more organic matter in it than you can imagine, and faster than you can believe. It's just like you ever get a pile of sand and give it some time, all of a sudden a few weeds grow in it, a few more grow in it, and then next thing you know, you look back and all of a sudden, it's teeming full of life. Okay, it's completely covered and grown over. Root cycling. It's created that sandy, non-livable soil.